attorneys on this case. This proposed legislation is all about taking money out of the hands of hard-working moms, children, students, fathers, hard-working people. Here's the story. My law firm and a couple of other law firms have filed major class action lawsuits against catering hall companies throughout Long Island and New York. A handful of them are very successful and have tons of money, have managed to band together with a couple of politicians to sponsor legislation that would remove them from any liability for stealing gratuities and tips. Now, we all know that money, with great money, comes great power. Great money, you get access to the best schools. Big advertisements on TV, you can buy big houses. But money has to have limitations. And the limitation has to be that you cannot buy your way out of illegal activity. That is un-American, it's fundamentally wrong. And the justification behind this bill is the way it's presented is that there's a lot of confusion, that these owners did not understand that when they presented it as a service charge and in writing and told the patron that it was going as a gratuity, they weren't sure what the rules were. They're wrong. In 1999, the Department of Labor was crystal clear in terms of saying if you present a charge as a gratuity, you must pass that charge on to the worker. In 2008, a seminal case, the Court of Appeals, in a 7-0 decision. And I want to mention, in that case, an amicus brief was filed by Governor Andrew Cuomo, who at that time was the New York State Attorney General, on behalf of the workers, stating if you purport or present the charge as a gratuity, that money must go to the employees. 7-0, that court came down in favor of the employees. This proposed legislation will provide complete amnesty and remove all of these greedy owners from paying up, as long as they promise not to do anything wrong going forward. And that's wrong. They should be held accountable. At this time, I'm going to open up the microphone. I have just a very small fraction of clients, hard-working food service workers who've been there since working in the catering business since 2004, even back then. I can tell you what it's like. Some of them may even tell you that the very politicians supporting this legislation sat and they served them. And they complimented them when they went for their service, and they acknowledged that the service charge was a form of gratuity that they deserved. So, if anybody wants to talk.
My name is John Michael Cohen. I'm a bartender. I'm a server. I've also done many other things in the catering field. I've been in the catering business for about 6 years now. We are the ones that make the drinks. We are the ones that serve the food. I've served Swazi. I've served Kathleen Rice. I've served Omar Sabine. I've served those big things. And yes, I've got compliments. And yes, they did know that the gratuities are supposed to be going to us through the service charge, and we didn't receive it back. This isn't just about money. It's about principle. It's about what's right and wrong. It's completely illogical to be able to go back in time and say that, oh no, this law no longer exists. I have no words other than that these people behind me right here are hardworking people. They all have families. I have a family myself. And I love them all, and I wish nothing more than the best. I personally don't care about what I get. I care about what they get. It's about them. This is about us. This is about us as a community. We have to stand together. We have to do what's right.
Everybody that's worked these waitresses now, and I see a lot of my friends and kids, getting up there to start to get a weaker we should get something. The house should be
business about 10 years or so. It's a shame what's going on right now in the food service industry. It seems that I dedicated about 2.5 to about 10 years of my life in the actual industry. What's going on is basically for what? We all as bartenders, waiters, waitresses, busboys, dedicated our lives, our holidays, our weekends, working extremely hard to have our money rightfully placed in the form of gratuities in the pockets of successful business owners out there. In the catering business, the money was never ours, it was theirs. It's a sad but true fact, and that's what I'm here to state today. And we worked really hard, our gratuities and our money that was rightfully ours,